People hear this melody and think, Ave Maria, a prayer, something sacred. But that's not what it was intended for. Schubert didn't set out to write religious music here. There was no commission, no ritual, no plan to create a hymn. In 1825, he wrote a private song. One singer, one piano, and a quiet emotional tension beneath it. It wasn't aimed at God. It belonged to a woman in a poem. Her name was Ellen. She had withdrawn into the mountains, trying to stay out of reach. Fear shaped her request. Protection was what she was asking for, not from heaven, but from the world she was escaping. That was the original purpose. So how did a song meant for Ellen become the prayer we now call Ave Maria? Because the music itself behaves like a prayer, even without religious intent. It moves slowly enough to calm the listener. Its simplicity gives it a sense of clarity. The space inside the melody leaves room for meaning, and people stepped into that space. Over time, the words changed. The melody stayed. The story shifted. The new meaning didn't arrive by authority. It grew through repetition, the way a tune becomes true, simply because it keeps appearing in the same emotional places. Eventually, the song found a home in ceremonies, weddings, funerals, moments where people weren't searching for explanations, but for something steady that could hold the room. At that point, Ellen no longer fit the way the world was using the music, so the name changed too. This process isn't unique. We do this constantly. We take something made for a private moment, then load it with public meaning. A place can become holy, a gesture can start to matter, a sound can turn sacred, not because the object transforms, but because we do. And this melody endured for one simple reason. It never fought for its original identity. It didn't insist on being understood correctly. It allowed itself to be carried, reused, and reshaped. That's the quiet tension inside it. A human scene meant for Ellen became a ritual for everyone else, which leaves one final question. If we can turn a simple song into a prayer, what else do we declare sacred just because we need it to be?